For Friday, November 12th, 2021. Do 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 do.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Light green felt is hanging from the wall. We stocked up on all the alcohol. Gonna get streaming for folks. I'll play games before I tell a bunch of jokes. The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress, and chroma keys like that. The green dress, oh, let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress, cheers to neon hue. Neon hue.
Let's mining game where we can swing some pits. Let's strike diamonds, attach them to some sticks. Folks ain't here for singing, they wanna watch us play. Let's give them all a show, or St. Patty's Day.
The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress, it chroma keys like that. The green dress, oh, let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress, cheers to neon hue. Neon hue.
Can we start my craft joke? Can you say howdy, y'all? All three chats are waiting for your draw.
Can I get set up, dear? Fighting OBS will initiate inebriation. Cheers, y'all. Green screen dress. The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress, it chroma keys like that. The green dress, oh, let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress, cheers to neon hue. Neon hue. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. Neon hue. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday. Welcome to Melons Away. Welcome to I Am Kanika. Welcome to Jory, NJ Coffee Junkie, Vin Shoken, Borealis Laura. So many folks rolling in. Mahi's Zero. Welcome Caston. Welcome Drew Baca. Welcome Centauratron, Nortalian, Cosmo, Mill Does Things. Welcome Grant Rogers, Super to Beans, Kai Crafted, Dozenui, Rick's 100, Profile Picture is Nevada. Welcome one and all. Before we get anything else going, I got 2 tips today from people who, I don't know if they were watching the VODs 9 hours ago and thought they were live, but I got 2 tips 9 hours ago. One from somebody named Cody for 20, who says, face bigify, question mark? You know what, Cody? Yes. Face bigify. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanded as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-dee. So yeah, let's get that 20 on the board. Our first tip of the day was 9 hours ago. I have no idea why, but apparently more than one person was watching the VOD at that time because somebody named Kevin tipped 5 as well and says, "Take my money." So, wow, thank you very much to Cody and Kevin. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome, as always, via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube super chat. Why am I saying soup? Oh, soup is really good. I think, okay, I'm going to say I've had a little bit of a wild day schedule-wise. So, we were supposed to go out to dinner at my normal time, and like I have some digestion issues, and so I have to really try to keep my food stuff on schedule. And through a ludicrous string of events, we ended up eating like 2 hours later than usual. And so I'm not going to be able to promise that my cognitive function has returned fully for this stream, but we'll do our best. The big thing we have to do today, it's hard to see now. When I came up here, it wasn't nighttime yet. Oh, boy. So we probably should try to go to bed somewhere that the bed won't get us breaking things. Or mobbed. I think the bed over here might be safe. This might be well lit enough that we can use this bed okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. So I also want to put some extra torches over here for right now. Because this is medium to moderately disconcerting. Why didn't any mobs spawn? Okay, good. Some mobs spawned. When no mobs spawn, that makes me worry that like somebody else is building something incredibly dangerous on the server. A lava bucket is like Minecraft soup, right? Yeah, kind of. Okay, so now that we actually have the clocks where they need to be, I'm going to climb back up so I can show you what we're going to be working on today. No Minecraft noises. I mean, I'm seeing Minecraft noises on the meters. We're still setting up Mild does things. Mild Uest Uestings. La da 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 do. Okay. Hey, our next tip just rolled in from Julian, who says we're shooting for record-setting early stream opacity here. Thanks for all the good times, Joe. Well, you know, I try to bring what good times I can. They're not good times with Scar, but you know what? They're still pretty okay. So either way, that puts us at our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. Expand. Alrighty, here we are. Boom. Let's wander up this way. Are Minecraft noises lower than normal? They should... Oh, you know what? Because I had Jevin on voice yesterday, I had turned down my Minecraft... in order to level out Jevin's voice, I had lowered things. So... Does that seem like where it should be? Is that where you want it? But yeah, we'll leave the setting up now sign up until we're done setting up. This is still the introductory portion of the stream in which we set up the stream. It's going to be fine. Oh, man. Yeah, so right before this, I was watching Marco Pinball streaming from Houston, where there's a big pinball convention going on right now. I've got some cousins in Houston. I'm like, I could have gone down there and seen my cousins. But this weekend would have been bad because Corinne just got vaccinated. But maybe next year. But like Scott Denisi, who designed the Total Nuclear Annihilation pinball machine and the Rick and Morty pinball machine, was doing a concert. And so I was really happy that Marco Pinball was streaming that because it's like, I'm missing a concert and a pinball convention. Boo. But it was fun to have in the background earlier while I was getting set up. Which, I mean, technically I'm still doing, but, you know, you get the core concept. Okay. So, here's the big project for tonight. This right here, that bit, hold on, I can hold C. So that bit there is this tallest tower. The tallest tower that you can see on the model here. I'm trying not to hit the pop filter. The tallest tower needs to rest right where that is. And we haven't built that yet. So we're gonna work on building that tonight. Also, I saw Cleo got started on that tower there. But like there's a whole awkward bit with that I just it's supposed to have like 4 little sub towers and she didn't do that, and that's a whole thing. So I gotta sort that out. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on just right here in this rectangle. We need one tower that's gonna be the tallest tower of the entire castle. It's gonna be diagonal walls. This is one of the reasons we put it off. Diagonal walls at this level is a whole thing. No, this is Castle Hohenzollern from Germany. I've actually got a papercraft model of it that I've been working on as well in real life, if you look at the web camera down here. Okay, so let's run through our pre-stream setup checklist and make sure that we didn't forget anything, and then we'll get going.
The usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all. Joe Hill's from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chess tools breaking. Pickaxe from poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Okay, well, I'm feeling all geared up. I think we can start the show. One thing that I was working on today was fixing the tablet. Woo! So now we can draw on the screen again. Oh, you know what I did wrong? I should have been, when I was trying to explain what we need to do. Oh, I should have been drawing it on the screen. That's why we have the tablet, is to do like visual representations of stuff. But anyway, we're gonna grab some extra deep slate tiles, not bricks. We're gonna, can we turn these? Let's go move that, that thing we left over there. Okay. So let's grab that and wander back this way. Grant Rogers says, I didn't know the tablet was broken. Yeah, well, so the tablet wasn't connecting to the desktop for a while, or for like 3 or 4 days. And so I was trying to figure out what happened to cause that, and I eventually did. Yay! Like, I had to update the tablet, basically, and restart the software on the computer. So nothing too insane. Deep slate tiles. Not gonna do the basalt. I think we are gonna go ahead and throw this up here, like so. How tall does the tower need to be? This is the tallest tower. The end of the wall is like above where the point is on... Ooh, I can't even show it. Hold on. Let's get higher up. I don't know if Jeff found his axe or not. But where that point of that tower is like 2 meters lower than where the roof of this tower begins. And the total thing is going to go higher than that. We'll have to come back with more deep slate. One thing we do need to fix, though, is that these should be slightly lower. Like, the roof part of these should feel a little bit taller. Maybe not that much taller. But, like, one more. Dang it. Hey, good evening, Princess Peabody. Glad you could join us. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Why didn't I bring a bed? No time. Okay. So a quick reminder while I run off to bed that we are now $20 away from our next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so I still haven't heard back from the pinball distributor I reached out to yesterday, but now that I'm realizing that most of the pinball streamers I know who rent pinball machines really know the people that they rent the machines from because they go to their arcades all the time, right? And they know the owners personally, they hang out. And so most pinball streamers... Hey, good evening, Doc. Most pinball streamers don't have to put a big deposit down on a machine because the owner of the machine knows that the streamer isn't going to run off with it or disappear with it. Because you could sell some of these machines for, like, a lot of money. So, anyway, I realized when I reached out to rent a pinball, so where was I? Oh my gosh. I feel like there's 800 things going on. Anyway, so if I'm gonna, yeah. So if you notice me plugging the PayPal more than usual, it's that I've realized when I reached out to the local pinball distributor about renting a machine, because he doesn't know me, he has to charge me like I'm some random guy who could disappear with the machine, which means like a $3,000 deposit. Now, I would get the deposit back when I return the machine, which I fully intend to do, but I can't float a $3,000 deposit easily right now. I am not in a situation where I can just give someone $3,000 for a month. So anyway, I might be promoting the PayPal and the Super Chat a little bit more. I'm not in any financial trouble, but I was really hoping. I've got a bunch of friends coming into town for New Year's. I wanted to be able to do some pinball streams as like a group hangout thing, because I've seen the group hangout format with pinball work really well. And I wanted to do that stuff kind of around New Year's, not on New Year's Eve necessarily, but like, toward the end of January or end of December, early January. Melons Away says, can you have some of your pinball streaming friends vouch for you? That I can, but they can vouch for me to people who are in like 2 states away. They don't know the local Nashville guy. And so I reached out to somebody 2 states away who knows like Manu and Don't Panic Flip and a bunch of other people. And I was like, hey, I want to rent a pinball machine. I'm kind of recognizable, so I can plug your company. I don't want to pay you an exposure. I want to pay you with money. But if I could have the deposit be an exposure, and like I'll pay the rental in American dollars. But if the deposit could be paid in exposure, because you'd be giving me that $3,000 back anyway, right? Like maybe that would be cool. So I haven't heard back yet. But yeah, that's like one of those things. Like, I don't know. I'm really nervous about it because I've never really leaned on being quote unquote YouTube famous before in any sort of meaningful way that would like impact my life. And now I'm like emailing somebody asking like, hey, can you waive a deposit on a pinball machine for me? Like, but I don't know. So like, yeah. Anyway, tips are welcome via PayPal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. I'm kind of assuming that I'm not famous enough to get this waived. I'm gonna end up having to pay the deposit. But like, who knows? Maybe it'll work out better than I'm hoping. Like, because it's really hard to tell with stuff like this. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it would just be so cool to be able to do this. Okay, so we are now there. So we need to go 2 meters higher than that thing. I do have a fancy mirror that says I'm at least a little YouTube famous. I didn't send that as an attachment. Can it be shameless self-promotion if it's your own stream? Yes. You can shamelessly self-promote anywhere. Wait, what are Doc and Jevin doing? Okay. They're having their fun. Whatever. So yeah, now the stairs for this next part. Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to do this. This is going to be a weird one. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so weird. Because this is not square, it's diagonal. Every part of this is terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why do I make such terrible decisions?
Hey, Joe.
Oh no, this has to reach a point.
Joe.
Okay, wait, Doc, are you on the voice? Are you on, where are you?
Hello.
Okay, sorry, I was just telling a story about pinball machine distributors. What's up?
I was listening to you. Wait, I was really confused. Wait, are you planning to get a pinball machine?
Yeah. So I want to do a
What
bunch
is
of pinball streams in late December, early January. And so I'm trying to rent a
Okay.
pinball machine. And I know a bunch of people who are pinball streamers. and they can all rent machines from their local
Yeah.
arcades super
I
easily.
was watching your Twitch live stream of you the other day, and you were with people, and they were playing pinball, and I was mighty confused if you're in a bar or what.
No,
is
that was
going
my
on.
apartment. Those people are pinball streamers who were driving back from a convention where they bought a machine, and they were staying at my house overnight. In exchange for like free lodging, they set up the machine in my apartment, and we streamed from here.
No way.
Yeah, it's
What is it?
It's
Is
super
there
fun.
a thing like pinball streamers? It's a thing.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and the other thing is, pinball streamers are on the cutting edge of all the technology. Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, that one I saw. The first time that Jevin said that happened, I was ender pearling, and I was like, you know, I don't want to make Jevin feel bad that he's seeing things other people aren't seeing. So it's like, yeah,
Okay.
but like that one was there.
Okay, that was the first time that occurred when we were both here. You saw this, right?
Yeah.
It shaked. Did you hear sound as well?
Well, my headphones aren't particularly good. Like, it's at the low end.
Whoa. Okay, then. Okay, this is some... I swear to God, I have nothing to do with that. At least not willingly.
Not willingly. Doc just inadvertently has things to do with things. He has no idea why or how, but it happens sometimes.
What the heck? Okay, this is
Okay.
really strange stuff. No, but for real, okay, there's people actually streaming pinballing.
Yeah.
I saw it. Like you had this top-down view on the what's the
On the-
point of the
on-
pin?
on the
Like, are
playfield.
they breaking records or what are they doing?
Well, so a lot of them are just practicing, but it's like a social hangout stream. Like, you know how like sometimes when we're doing like a lot of like resource gathering, we'll just have a stream where we chat with the viewers and stuff. You know? Like they're just practicing their pinball skills, and they'll go be in tournaments later that might or might not be streamed, but like this
Yeah,
is just a way for them to
tournaments?
hang out with people while they do their practice, you know?
Bro, I thought pinball tournaments ended in the 80s.
Oh no, man, it's huge over here. Well, the other thing about pinball streaming though is to do it right, you need several cameras that can deal with like high speed objects in low light environments. And so one of the things that really attracted me to it is that it's going to really force me to upgrade my tech game. Like it's way more sophisticated than streaming Minecraft in terms of just like what you have to do to go live.
Wait.
And like, you know, I want to make sure that
So
I'm
you
always
want
learning.
more difficulties? So you want more? I'm really happy. Just the other day I thought, man, it's so cool to just record Minecraft. You know, you need OBS and that's it.
Well, yeah, and the thing
You'd
is,
be like, hey, I need a new challenge.
well,
man.
I want a new challenge, you know, because like I just went full time like about a year ago, right? And so
Yeah.
I want to make sure that like I'm pushing my skills because like if I can learn to stream pinball, the video, like the requirements camera wise and tech wise, I could apply that to streaming all sorts of cool stuff, you know. And so,
right.
you know, I want to make sure that I'm like upping my game and that, you know, people.
You know, Mambo is a professional video producer who has a big company who makes clips for all kinds of, and he has the most crazy camera equipment ever, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, just saying, I'm pretty sure if you talk to him, you might be able to snatch a good deal of a camera he's not using anymore or so. Huh?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
You
the
know, but
shipping is from
he's-
America or from England to America, though, is the problem.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would still save something because camera equipment is very expensive, right? The lenses and
Oh, yeah.
stuff, it's woof.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
some next level stuff.
But that's the thing, though, is like, you know, I want to make sure, you know, I got to where I am by trying to push myself to the next level. And, like, you know, I want to make sure that I don't lose that. You know, I don't want to get complacent, you know?
Yeah, it's good to stay challenged.
Yeah, well, and you know,
Keep
like
you on
right
your
now,
toes.
you've got your big challenge is like learning to take care of your kid and like, oh no, I'm serious. Like that's like a big
It
life
is.
change. It's not a good time for you to be taking on like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make my job harder with tech stuff. You know?
Nope. Now I just want everything to run as smooth as possible, man.
Well, that's what you need right now.
Yeah.
You need as little friction in this part of your life so that your kid thing can be your focus, and that's where you learn and grow. And like, you know, as my kid's starting to get older and more self-sufficient, you know, and like she's helping me out with chores and learning how to do things, I can tell she's going to reach a point where she's going to need my attention less in a lot of ways. And so I need to start finding ways to keep myself growing and learning so that I'm not just like constantly in her space, like as she's trying to become more independent, you know?
Oh, so you're having a midlife crisis.
No, it's not a crisis. The divorce was a crisis. The custody case was a crisis. This is
God,
just, I want to
yeah.
play some pinball because it's fun. And I'm going to keep finding justifications until I get a pinball machine in here.
You know, the other day I thought maybe I'm starting to have midlife crisis because I ordered colorful socks.
Uh-huh.
Yellow, pink, green, and Karen was really weirded out by my sock choices lately. So maybe that's an onset, you know? I'm getting into that age slowly but surely.
Well, I think part of it, though, is like there's this joke that dads are less fastidious about how they dress. They just go with what feels right. Because, like, you kind of learn when you have a kid, you have to prioritize what's important and just other things, whatever's fine, you know? I don't have to have the exact right sock that projects the image I want to convey. Those orange ones are fine, you know?
Yeah, man. I also ordered 4 more jogging pants the other day.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you mind if I read some tips that just came in?
No.
Cool. Thank you to Super Beans for 5, who says, for pinball. Well, thank you very much, Super Beans. We also got another tip from Sarah, who says, wow, money, that's cool. So thank you very much, Sarah. And then
Sarah.
that puts us 10 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. And then Morgriana B rolling in with 50. That is going to get us 10 for the next expansion, then 2 more past that. Woo! Thank you so much to Morgriana B. And Morgriana says, to help in the quest for pinball. So here we go. Let's process all 3 of those expansions. Expand. Do-do-do-do. Grow hills, do. And then numero trace.
Whoa,
I'm gonna see
the
my face
I'm
expand.
watching you
Now
stream
these
on
chains
the
are gonna
side.
drag me down to the deep below.
Also, did the
Adjust.
voice plugin just fail or did you mute yourself?
No, so the thing is, when I have to switch to OBS to expand the face cam, and the voice plugin is push to talk, it can't capture the push to talk key outside. It can't capture the push to talk key when I switch windows. Sorry, I just did it again without meaning to.
How long is your beard by now?
I don't know in centimeters or
I was
inches,
thinking
but like
I
you
might
can kind
have
of
the
see it here.
longest beard
It's
right now, but you easily outgrew mine, man.
I mean, I've shaved it a few times. I got some really good masks at one point, some N95.
Oh yeah, that's some serious beardage, man.
Yeah, I got some N95 masks and had to shave it so that I wouldn't have them folding up. Because the N95 masks get a really good seal, but the only way to get the seal was to like fold the beard up in front of my face like this, and then I couldn't talk
you
with
were
the mask
talking
on.
about medical, like protection mask. I was already thinking, okay, that's the next crazy Joe thing. He got some new masks. And I
Oh,
was like,
no.
what?
I mean, the only mask I really need is this one
know,
that
Halloween.
Mojang sent me. It's a creeper mask. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but you can probably see it.
Yeah, I'm watching it on the side.
Yeah. It'll be a 15-second
Do
delay
you
or
have
whatever.
a chain around your neck? Wait.
Yeah. When I hit a certain point with the tips, I get these chains to remind me that humanity is my business. It's like I don't know if you have a Christmas Carol in Germany, but
Man, I need to watch your streams more often.
yeah, well, you know, that's the thing though, is like, because Scrooge was all about chasing that money, and I was like really uncomfortable with asking for money when I started streaming and stuff, and I was like, so you know, I need something to remind me to you know, look out for other people. You know, humanity's my business.
The chat is Doc's living a fever dream right now.
Oh yeah, Doc, I've got all sorts of weird stuff here.
I'm in a different planet, on a different planet.
Like sometimes people want to see my setup, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I've got 2 monitors, and then I'll hold up my mirror here, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I got the ring light, and you know, you know, just kind of showing them the room or whatever, with my mirror.
What the heck?
Yeah, we like to have fun here.
Oh man. Good old days.
Yeah.
You know, and people saying everybody is getting so boring these days on YouTube.
Well, you know, that's the thing though, is like I'm not trying to do what anybody else does. I'm just doing whatever makes sense for me, you know, and I'm having fun doing it, and you know, it's good.
Yeah, you always did that. Like, the first time we ever met, by the way, but we didn't speak to each other, was at Minecon 2012 in Las Vegas. That was the craziest thing. You were there already, and you were already doing YouTube
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, that was actually how I got partner on YouTube. Was I was talking to this guy who worked at YouTube about my channel. I didn't know he worked at YouTube at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, have you considered applying for partnership? I'm like, yeah, I applied, but I only had 2,000 subscribers at the time. I'm up to 3,500 now. I figure there's like a 90-day cooldown on reapplying. And, I'm up to 3,500 now. So by the time that I can reapply, I might be at 5K. I think I have a shot. He's like, maybe you should reapply next week. And I'm like, oh, no, they've got this cooldown where it's like 90 days between applications. And he's like, I work for YouTube. I'm going to send you an email so you can reapply next week. And I'm like, thank you. Yes.
Wow, yeah, back in the days. But that's how it was back in the days, right? There was no clear knowledge of how to get partnership or what the requirements are. Like, I remember back in the days in the YouTube times, right? When somebody finally managed to get their application through, it was always a big deal. Like, everybody was denied when they tried the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no reason given, just pretty much nope. 6 weeks of waiting, you staring at your inbox every day, and finally, yes, email by YouTube. No, thank you, we don't want you. Dang.
Yeah. Well, and like, I think they're going back to this, but back then you could only get ads if you were a partner, and so like that was like a big thing to break through.
Thumbnails, videos longer than 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. My videos used to all be 7 minutes. When I first started, you couldn't go longer than 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in 2011.
Mental. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So so you were in Vegas, were you hanging out with the Good and B-Dubs group at the time?
I was starting to get to know them there, but also not really. It was all in the very, very beginnings. It was before Minecraft even started, but we hung out there a little bit, and this is where all the roots were laid. I was at the convention maybe for two hours.
What were you? Were you just gambling the rest of the time?
Yeah, and then I was in Vegas, lost it in Vegas pretty much. I was just going to convention was just an excuse to go to Vegas, pretty much. So yeah, it was. And then the first real convention I really took in hardcore was the 2013, and then the YouTube thing was already going on, and people recognized us there, and it was insane.
Oh yeah, when I got to Vegas, I go to check into my hotel, and I'm waiting in this queue with my luggage, right? And in front of me, there's this like 6.5 foot tall guy, and like that's probably not tall to you, but like this is like almost a foot taller than me, right? And but he's there like with his mom or something, and she is like 5'2", and he keeps like turning to me, looking straight ahead, then like leaning sideways down to his mom, like really leaning because he's so much taller than her, and like whispering something, and then she glances at me, and then and they do this like 3 or 4 times, and eventually he's just like, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, I have to ask, are you Joe Hills?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am. Are you here for Minecon?" And he's like, "Yeah, I am. I'm sorry I didn't say something earlier. I was just so intimidated." And I'm like, "You're a foot taller than me. You don't have to be intimidated." Like, I was like, "Oh man, is this guy like gonna beat me up for my luggage? Like, what's going on here?" Like, he's got his mom with him, but like, is she in on this? Like, I don't know. But yeah, like it's funny how like even when we were just like starting out, like if you're in the right place, people are gonna find you.
Karin just woke up.
Oh, was I being too loud?
No.
Okay.
She said she's awake for long. She was trying to fall asleep again, little one. Yeah.
Gotcha. I actually need to grab some deep slate tile. If you want to hang out, do you want to hop in a group so that way I can kind of move around and grab stuff out of inventories without losing it?
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna go back to bed now. It's like 4:45. I just woke up in a fever dream thinking about the rumbles, and I still need to log on the server and check what's going on, if it's still there.
Yeah, it is,
It's
apparently.
actually still happening. But yeah, I'm gonna... Yo.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, I could still hear
No
you,
worries.
but I guess you couldn't hear me once I joined the group.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, if you
yeah,
need to go to bed, yeah, I don't blame you. It's late there, so...
Yeah, I just woke up and I was like, oh, cool. I'm wide awake. Nice.
Yeah.
I guess it's the perks of having a baby, man. Like my
yeah.
sleep schedule is just done.
Yeah, no,
Anyways, yeah,
I'm
I'll head
still
out.
recovering. Like the like 9 months that my kid didn't sleep through the night, like I'm still just I feel like I'm always tired. And I don't want exhausted to be my personality. But like if somebody like gave me a personality test, it's like, what's the first word you would think of to describe yourself? Tired. Like that's
Yeah.
not good.
I get here and there, while I'm in hardcore producing phase, like the past 2-3 days, I sometimes also sleep over at the sofa or couch, in the living room to catch a little bit of sleep. Otherwise, I mean, if I have to keep on working, right, and do stuff, I cannot do it on like no sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, here and there I have to get a timeout. That's all right. But for Karen, there's no timeout ever.
No,
yeah.
it's really hard, and like, yeah, I tried my
exhausting.
best to like help out as much as I could, but when the baby wants to eat, like, unless
Yeah,
you're,
there's limits.
yeah,
Eventually, the mommy is, the ultimate. There's nothing you can do to a certain degree. I mean, you can give a bottle or something, right?
yeah,
That always works, but yeah, only to a certain level. At some point, it's breastfeeding time. That's it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well, I'm gonna head over. Maybe I do a little bit of terraforming, but go
Cool.
back to bed.
Well,
See
have a
you
good one,
later.
Doc.
If you need deep slate, where to go. Octagon. Is
Oh, do
your
you actually
place.
sell it at Octagon? I might
Yeah.
go there now. But
Really
yeah,
cheap.
thanks. Good tip. This was a very successful unintentional sales pitch. Because I was like, I gotta go
Yeah.
mine for deep slate. Like, let me join a
Yeah.
group.
Have
Oh,
fun
wow.
diamond to spend. Later.
Thank you. Later. Leave group. Well, that was a nice surprise. I think I'm 15 minutes behind on this roof, but I got a diamond and I know where to get the deep slate from because I'm pretty sure that we are not going to have enough deep slate to finish this roof and the towers on that roof. We need to go buy several more things. So let's head to the Octagon because I'm not an impressionable mark for salespeople at all. Hey, also, whoa, another tip rolled in. Let me go ahead and say thank you to Albrecht, who says, so excited to see you with Doc. Can you send 5 his way? No. Relaying money is not a good thing. Give money to people directly if you want them to have money, because like all these money transfer services take a cut and things like that. It's not good. No. I don't want to pretend that I have that ability to easily break down a tip one person sends me and send it to other people. Please, if you want to give Doc money, please give it to Doc. But either way, Albrecht, thank you. That puts us 10 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. He takes premium derp coin. Okay. Recording segment at the Octagon. Honestly, I think I have enough footage. I just need to get this thing done. I really, like, I just need to... This is an episode about, like, wrapping up the castle, and I'm like, I keep going, like, I could just end it here. I have enough minutes of footage. But then I'm like, but I shouldn't end it at a point where it's still not finished, right? Like, I should finish the castle, right? And, like, the episode about finishing the castle's exterior should include the completion of the castle's exterior, if that makes any sense. Yeah, having Jevin here last night was great. Having Doc pop by. Like, I mean, honestly, y'all, I have been just kind of struggling. I've just got a lot going on right now. And it's really frustrating because I love talking about things I'm doing. And a lot of the things I'm doing, I can't talk about publicly yet. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because there's good stuff coming, but like it's weird because it's like I had a busy day full of nothing I can talk about. Okay, so going to the Octagon. Wumpa-dum. Da-na-na-na-na. go into the Octagon. Okay. Oh wow, this is a cool bridge. Is this does this bridge go to the Octagon, or no, this is the Octagon, right? I hope. Pay in the barrel. Is this the barrel? No. Okay, we actually need deep slate. That's not deep slate. Is this deep slate? The barrel is on top. Oh, okay. So how much is the deep slate? How do we know how much it costs? 1 diamond per stack. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we'll also put 6 in there. So we paid in the barrel, but we tipped in the shulker. Daniel Chafieski says, no! Okay, where's the actual exit? Albrecht says, can you at least tell Doc I really enjoyed y'all's interaction? I will let him know the next time we talk that folks were really happy about him coming to hang out during my stream. And I mean, honestly, I always enjoy hanging out. Go back and record that the joke is too good for just the stream. No, because that sounds like generating evidence that I broke their thing. And what do we say about evidence? Don't generate any. Michael Oliver tips too, who says, don't tip in the redstone, it breaks the... Or don't tip in the shulker, it breaks the redstone. Well, that puts us 8 away for the next expansion. Thank you, Michael Oliver. Tips are welcome via paywall.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Doc could be watching. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot Doc's probably still watching. He's gonna come hunt me down. Oh, well. Fine, we'll go fix it, because y'all are clearly upset. Yeah. The thing is, they got their money for the materials. You think they'd be happy, but whatever. Fine. Fine, we're on our way. On our way, running back to Dock and Place for now. Octagon, gone. Close to 2K for the No Wings Club. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to get Iskall to get me a medal. The Octagon. Okay, so was it through... Was it right here, or was it... No, it's around the corner. I never got my 1K medal. Iskall's asleep. It's not gonna be it. But I'm gonna ask for a 2K medal. There, you happy? I'm guessing Doc was... I paid 6 diamonds in the barrel and tipped 6 in the shulker. See, Doc was watching. Okay, now I'm really lost. I think we go this way. Good chat. You see that? You see that? Doc was watching, and he appreciates you. Okay. Hey, we got another tip rolling in via PayPal from Albrick, who says, admit nothing, deny everything, make counter accusations. Thank you, Albrick, for those suggestions. That puts us 3 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Bum bum ba bum bum ba dum bum bum bum. No, sending me tips does not break my redstone. My redstone is not as fragile. Okay. Portal sleep. You have to sedate yourself when you go through the portal, or you'll go mad with the dimensional shift. Okay. So now that we got all this cobbled deep slate, we actually do need to move some stuff around. Oh yeah, I forgot I got these ponds here now because I uncovered these. Fantastic. Wait, so where did the stonecutter end up? There's a question. Zaman YouTube says, why is the face camera so big? It gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently $3 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, so tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Hey, speaking of which, Brandon just rolled in and tipped 4. That puts us $1 past that next milestone. Brandon writes, we are happy. I'm so glad, Brandon. Here we go. Expand. Jost. Do. We're going to lower that opacity now to 80%. Boom. Next problem. If there was a problem, Joe, I'll solve it. Okay. So we're going to have that there. Boom. Should be good. I put the stonecutter on the inside-outside castle wall. Is this where I moved it? I feel like this is the one that was here already, but we'll just take it. It's fine. Yeah, okay, maybe. Okay. This is not going to look right. I feel like... Well... Hey, Scar's here! Good evening, Scar. Yay, Scar. Okay. I don't see any moon, Rosewolf, but I'll let you know if I do. Have a good night, Lone Star. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna put the stone cutter here, let's say. And we're going to make some more tiled deep slate. Real quick. I'm so glad Scar is back too. This is a Scar appreciation stream, not a Joe appreciation stream. I'm glad you appreciate me, but also you should appreciate Scar. He's fantastic. Okay. So, let's get the stairs now. Probably gonna need scaffolding. Oh, come on. Is it always when I'm right here? Am I triggering that by... Is this like block special? I feel like I was right here last time. Scar had some medical issues, and that's why one of the reasons we're so excited he's back. Okay, so we're gonna make some deep slate tile stairs. Okay. Yeah, it might be a chunk border thing. How do you see the chunk borders? F3 and Q is show chunk borders. I seem to be right in the middle of a chunk. But, oh well. Huh. Why is it? No, oh, not F3 and Q. F3 and G is the chunk border one. Okay. Okay. Next problem. Come on. I just gotta... All I need to do to finish this episode is just get this stupid castle moved along. Okay. So it needs to go kind of like this. I feel like it needs to go like, yeah, let's just put single blocks in on these. Yeah, that's gonna look better. And then we'll come up here then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we're about the height we need to be at. And then we just need to go like 1, 2, 3, I think. Ideally, we want to cap this with a slab so we don't have spawns on this. This one should not be a super sharp peak. So we're going to not do the spire on it. But, okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we are at the 1 hour mark, and I need to take a hydration break, because empty. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go up here to our platform, so we can see how that turned out, and decide what changes we need to make before we finish the episode. Because, like, I know, I'm sorry, y'all, that these episodes are taking so long, but there's just so much building. I've been doing some off-camera terraforming. I've been doing some work on the whole wall system. Like, this is just, like, a really involved set of things. I still need to finish that back wall there. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Yeah, exactly. Finishing all the ice. I see. Okay. So yeah, we need to put the windows in that tower. We need to put the windows in this tower too. the moon? I don't see a moon. Yeah, this is a large project, even with it being a 2-person project. It's pretty big. Whoa! No, 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 no. You know what? We're just gonna do our. This is a better angle anyway. This is fine. We're just gonna do our AFK right here. BRB hydration break. And let me see who we need to thank. I've got a whole spreadsheet full of $20 a month plus Patreon patrons here who have picked out songs for hydration breaks. Let's see. Hey, it looks like Drew requested lines. Hey, I like lines. I wrote that. Be right back. About 4 minutes.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us home.
So that was Lines, a song from my brother in my first album. Sean Hills sings Joe Hills. Which, where is that? Somewhere. I have a link to that album. Let me send it to you. Do. Oh, wait, I can't put extra characters at the end of the link, or it'll break. That's not so great. Okay, so we're going to move that back over here. Then we're going to take a look at the castle, talk a little bit about what we got right, what we got wrong, what we got left to do. And also, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Will there be a third album? Yes. We already have half the songs done. I'm kind of held up on the flagship song, because I kind of had this idea for what I wanted the flagship song of the third album to be, and I kind of wanted it to be about, like, coming out of the pandemic, and we're still doing that. Like, I was hoping when I started working on it, we'd be done by now, and maybe I screwed that up a little bit, and I need to... So, yeah, like, I was hoping to fill in some gaps based on experiences that I would have had months ago, but, you know, with kids only getting vaccinated, like, this week, we're not there, and so, yeah, there is a new album coming. There's still... So, some of the songs you've already heard, like, the Darmok Fraser song is going to be on there. Let me play that real quick for you. This one.
Hey, so that's why Jean-Luc so wallen, lost jawlogs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlogs and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril. We love you. Dathan has left the planet.
Yeah, so anyway, we were talking about drawing on the castle. So where is that? That's, yeah. So we've got the new tower in right there. That's good. We've got the little baby side towers along the way, like here and here. Whoops, the first one was way off, but that one's kind of like, yeah, so we've got these little side towers. They're in the right places. What we don't have is the windows. We need to put in a window that's level. Like, the window starts, like, right below where this would cut over. So it would go here. So we need, like, a window down there. That was still over too far. It's still over too far, but you get the idea. Then we need another set of windows higher up at this level. Ugh. There we go. Not quite there, but yeah. So we gotta get some windows in here. We need to get the glass, both the purple and the black for this. So let's go ahead and run down to the bed. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me though. Room 219B. Okay, still says hydration break. Yeah, you know, it still says a lot of things. Good catch, though. Good catch. Thank you, Social Anxiety. So glass would be in which one? This one? Boom. Tinted glass and black glass. We need to free up some slots. Oh, come on. Why is everything full? Where's the bed? Okay. Pineapple Man says, how long until expansion? We are currently 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Howdy, NJ. Hope you are well. Things over here are going pretty darn swell. I'm making lots of progress on a build that I like. And Zombie Cleo might be pleased. She might tell me to take a hike. I guess we'll find out what it's like when she gets the time to review. whatever it is that I've been doing. Hey, Rex Verdi is here, says, hey, Joe, howdy. Glad you are joining us, Rex, this evening. Let's go ahead and climb this here thing. So on all three sides, there are windows that start directly below where those tower roofs end. And that would be like here and here, it looks like. So we're going to put one there. And then on this one, boy, this is kind of weird. That feels like it's here. No. Harm. Okay, so that would go there. Underpearl to that platform. On this one, it'll go here, maybe? Yeah, does that look right? Yeah, that looks right enough. Although, internally speaking, maybe we should put in a torch or something as well. Like, just, you know, wait. No, we don't want to do it on that one. We want to do it on this one. Okay. Torch this. Maybe we do the whole thing internally here, cause... Oh, wait, no, we won't be able to tell where the... Are these all at different heights? Oh, my gosh. Okay. That's fine. How are they all different heights? These two are at least the same. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The floor should not be slanted on this building. Okay, so what's wrong with these ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, the windows are not on a spiral stair. In real life, they're supposed to all be the same height as each other. So then the next set of windows starts directly above where the pillars end. I think that I actually need to add an extra fence to each of these. Where did I leave the oh, I left the stonecutter up here. Have a good night, Yazzie Wolf. Okay. Nope, stonecutter was here. So we're going to make some of these deep slate tile walls. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so then at that point, this wall window would be like here. Oh boy, this is so awkward. Okay. And it's gonna be like black stained glass, black stained glass. Not the silk touch pick. Yeah, just. And then the tinted glass goes in the middle to create that effect that we want. Okay, so let's go ahead and pillar up and get some stuff level with that after we eat our delicious daily bread. Okay. And then we get up to this level here. Boom, we're easily at that level. We're provably at that level for all of these now. And then we're going to be, let's see. So 2 on that side here. 1 there. 1 there. 2 on that side. Boom, look at this. We're productive. Okay. Okay. And then this is pretty close to right as far as I can tell. So we're going to pick up all these blocks. Then we're going to look at this from a bunch of angles and see if this looks even close to accurate. Hello, NJ. Okay. Trident won't get us very far. I'm down to 4 pearls. Ooh, okay. Well, actually, let's run back here and get pearls, and then we'll come look at it. That looks broken from here. Oh. Yeah, that's awkward. That is awkward. We'll see how it looks. Let's get more pearls, and maybe from the distance it'll look better. Maybe it looks bad partially because we haven't textured it properly, you know? Maybe when we throw some sand in there and some other stuff, it'll look good. Okay, so eat some food. Nami 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 noo noo noo. Nami 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 noo noo noo. Nami 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 nom nom nom. Dang it. I want to get that way so I can enter pearl. Okay. So we're gonna head this way. Part of the goal is to make sure this looks good from all sorts of angles. Okay. Okay. Well, for one thing, we're missing... Oh, there should be like a whole balcony and like some sort of crazy wild plaque thing there. I don't even know what to do about that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Castle. Hohenzollern Castle from Germany. Okay. So that's like a real... Oh boy. Oh boy, that's like a real thing there. That we just didn't even have factored in. Ugh, of course not. Yeah, so there's a balcony. You kidding me? I'm not ready. Ugh, stupid nighttime. Well, the window is supposed to be a set of 3 windows, is the problem. Okay. And the nearest bed is nowhere near here. course. There we go. That'll give us some distance. Hey, cool. We're outside the drawing courtier. So let's find a bed. Oh, come on. I do not want to get creepered right here. Just one more thing. There's always one more thing. Okay. So we need to go get 9 blocks of calcite, which we absolutely don't have anywhere convenient, because that would be a mitzvah. Okay. Creepers, don't blow me up right here. I will be so mad. Okay. So let's get this out here. I might have overshot a little. I overshot a lot. Okay. Going back. Okay, where am I now? Let's just get some elevation. Okay, now... Okay, there's our little ocean. Okay, we need calcite badly. Okay. Okay. Of course. Didn't remember to move those out of the way. Check our calcite box. How are we doing? We have calcite. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've got the light a little bit higher than usual, and it's like blinding me. I'm like constantly like, I can't see. It's like I feel like it was chromaing out the hood better at the lower screen sizes, but ooh, I am wiped out. This has been a incredible week. Just a great week, but so busy. And y'all, next week is gonna be a whole thing too. But like in a good way. But like I'm just like, I'm not ready. I've got so much to do. Ugh. But yeah, Badger Spanner is going to be joining us next week, hopefully for some in-studio streaming. I'm not sure how bad the jet lag is going to be impacting her, so it might not be early in the week. But that's going to be really fun having her around, because the St. Patrick's Day stream we did right before COVID hit, or as COVID was hitting, was a real blast. So we'll have some fun streams coming up there, but in the meantime, I'm like, I have to clean everything in my apartment. And I've been trying really hard to keep things clean, but like, I still haven't really fully unpacked from moving, because I was really hoping that this would just be a short-term rental for us. Like, I mean, like, not short-term like a week, but like, I was hoping like, oh, we'll be in and out in a year, you know? And, we are not in and out in a year at all. Okay, so at the level that this is at, this wall here actually needs a square a 3x3 square of some calcite. But then bizarrely, ooh, wait. I think that these are starting too low. Or something. Something is not right here. No, okay, okay, yeah, that's why. This needs to start higher. Yeah, even if it's positive stuff, being busy all the time can still be overwhelming. I would know, because I'm busy all the time, and I like a lot of the stuff I'm doing. But yeah, there's always so much of it. Okay. So then underneath that, we need to put in a little balcony here. And we probably need to put in walls. Let's go ahead and get the stone cutter. And we did not get the stone cutter at all. But yeah, I'm hoping to start having a lot of folks coming through here as everybody gets vaccinated and doing more group streams. Like, I love the idea, like, if I can get a pinball machine in here, I love the idea of inviting Jev and Wells Night down to do, like, a pinball night type thing together. And, like, because this apartment, it's not necessarily bigger than my last apartment, but it's better set up for guests with the space it does have. And so, like, yeah, I just really want to enjoy that while we've got it. Yeah, I'm looking at this. And, yeah, these need to move up. I think all three of these windows need to move up. And maybe these need to move up one, too. Which I don't love. I don't want to move everything up, but I'm going to have to. Yeah, Jev and Wells are the two hermits that are, like, geographically nearest to me. I'd be happy to have any of the hermits here, you know. But, like, being like, hey, Pearl, you want to stop by from Australia to play pinball for a night doesn't really seem, like, super viable, right? Well, the thing is, when I've tried to have the hermits come over here and like, hey, you guys should come to Nashville and we can all stream together, they're like, if we're going to stream Minecraft together, we could do that from our own homes better. And so it's like, well, we can't stream pinball from your house. Like, that would be a cool thing to have as a like, group hangout stream. You know, and just hanging out and talking and stuff. Because I think, even though a lot of HermitCraft is these big, crazy builds, which I love. I love doing the big, crazy builds. I'm really proud of this. Like, look at this. It's a pretty good build, right? It's cool. I'm happy with it. But, like, another big part of HermitCraft, though, is us just palling around and having a good time. And, you know, finding ways to do that are different, are like a good break, you know? Because, like, I've been holding off on doing this, committing to this, because my daughter wasn't vaccinated, but, like, she got her first shot this week. She's going to get her next shot, like, the end of this month, beginning of next month. Like, we're moving forward, finally. I finally feel like we're moving forward. And so, like, having my friends able to come here and not having to worry about my daughter getting sick or getting them sick is just, like, huge. And, like, I I want to move on to that, like, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm not trying to, like, live, like, delusionally and, like, pretend everything's perfect already now. But, like, I think in the next few months, things are going to get a lot better as more kids get vaccinated and aren't a vector anymore. Like, it's going to be better. And I want to be ready. I want to have my friends here, and I want to do cool streams that we could only do, you know, in this way. Like, that's fun. That's fun, you know? Sorry, I'm rambling, but, like, you know, I really feel like now that, you know, it's a silly thing in a lot of ways, because, like, pandemics are pandemic. They're global. They're broad. But, like, I've had a hard time kind of seeing the end of this. I've tried to stay optimistic, but, like, personally, like, I had a hard time feeling like we were going to be coming out of it anytime soon. But international flights opening back up and Badger being able to come visit, like, and, like, you know, being able to, like, feel like I can take my daughter safely on a trip, like, these things, like, are all, like, adding up to me feeling like, okay, it's time to start shifting gears. It's time to start getting ready to move forward. Social Anxiety says it would be a minimum of $1,400 US for Pearl to get to Nashville and back just for the flights. Yeah, she could probably play pinball cheaper in Australia. But like I said, Jevin and Wells, Cub fans pretty close by. Like, we could do something where it's like, hey, come over, spend a weekend, we'll hang out in Nashville, and, you know, we'll stream some pinball, we'll goof off. You know, it'd just be nice. Maybe do a board game. I got a new gaming table for board game streaming. Like, I've been building. I've been assembling things behind the scenes, piece by piece, to kind of be ready for when this turned. And I feel like I can see it turning soon, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. I'm kind of like, as much as it's like, oh yeah, well, I was preparing in all these ways. I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm excited, you know? Like, yeah, we're going to have some real roaring 20s soon. Enja, yeah, come down next March. It's Sammy's birthday weekend. For Tennessee Game Days, yeah. What is... Okay, this thing... this part here is actually really broken. Oh, boy. And she knew that because she has the... Oh, come on, Cleo. Oh, boy. Okay. So we need a roof that's going to go completely across this one. That's one of the reasons I didn't add this, is because it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. We got to put windows in over here. What do these windows look like? Oh boy, I have not even like started on these windows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above. Oh, that's a weird one. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Okay, wait. So above these ones. Oh, did I not even finish these ones? No, I didn't even have these windows finished. Oh my gosh, that's right. We have windows inside and outside this tower. Oh boy. Okay. Tomorrow is Saturday. Wait, if tomorrow's Saturday, is tonight... Wait, is tonight Friday? Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 is tonight. Oh my gosh. We made it to the end of the week. That snuck up on me. see if Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 has started streaming yet, because I was gonna say I can wake up tomorrow morning and work on this. Now that I realize it's Saturday, but yeah. Okay. Because, like, now that I'm realizing that I have to redo this entire roof and all these windows. He hasn't started yet? Okay. Cool, because, like, Y'all, I had, like I said, a really busy, crazy week. And a really busy, crazy day. And it's positive stuff. I don't want you worrying that I'm, like, having a bad time. I'm having a good time, but, like, oh, boy. It's a lot of time. Okay. What do I feel like I can actually work on until MPT3K starts without going crazy? Because I'm starting to fade. I am not going to make it to the end of whatever movie we're watching tonight. Mahi Zero says I should just go back to the observation platform so people can look at the sky. Oh no, how did the sun get bigger? It's a mystery to everyone. No, I'm just hitting Optifine Zoom. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't even realize how broken this part of the roof was until I looked at this. But yeah, this is super broken. I have forgotten how this... Oh, yeah, this is supposed to hit a wall that cuts diagonally. Oh, this is a weird one. Oh, but it doesn't cut like that. Oh my gosh. How does this go? Okay, so it cuts from here almost up and like diagonally across until it strikes that. So like I feel like we need to go maybe a slope of 3 here. Oops. Is that gonna hit that where it's supposed to though? No. 3 is not steep enough. So we alternate maybe 3 and 2. So we go 1, 2, 3. So 3, 2, 3. And then we come over 2. Torch. Yeah, that's it. That's the angle. Okay. And so everything in between there and everything in this grid is basically bad. Like I'm just like I'm like I need to sleep. I cannot do this on the amount of rest I had. Yeah, I tried to take a nap earlier. I'm like so far behind on sleep too. I'm like trying to fix it, but like I tried to take a nap earlier, and then when we had to go somewhere, my daughter's like, "Why are we taking a lift?" And I'm like, "Do you remember when you woke me up 4 times during my nap?" And she's like, "Well, but I thought it was important." And I'm like, "But was it important?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, now we're waiting for a lift instead of me driving because I'm exhausted." Okay. Yeah, seriously, don't drive if you can tell you're too tired. Don't risk it. It's not worth it. So Cleo has this wall. So she understood that this one was important. She saw this in the model and got that. I'm not sure she has the alignment right. I think it's actually... No, it's supposed to cut from there to here. It's supposed to cut to here. Oh, boy. Okay. This is good. This is, even though I can't necessarily solve all these problems right now, we're inventorying the problems. We're auditing the problems. We're setting ourselves up to solve them later. Okay. So, yeah, that's why this wall looks, or this roof looks stupid here. This roof looks stupid because this part of the roof shouldn't have happened. It needs to go, like, diagonally. That is going to align where it goes. Okay. So let's just start marking this stuff off. Oh, this is not as steep. Oh. Yeah, I see what happened here. Cleo made this shallow. Oh, boy. We're going to have to build over all of these. They looked so passable when I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they looked really passable when I wasn't paying attention. I've got a picture of the actual here, let me copy. I'm going to share an image too that I'm looking at, like an aerial photo of the so like, whoops, you can kind of see though from that link how these walls here are weird. Like, there's a lot going on all over this thing. This is a really complex building. I don't know if my, what do you call it, goes down low enough either. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I was gonna say, wait, do I not have Twitch muted? Okay. Alright. Yeah, Holy Angles, Batman, says Notorious LSP. It's Lumpy Space Princess, for those of you not in the know. Okay, so in the very least, let's go ahead and get some windows in here where we can put them. This is progress. Might not feel like it, but it's something. Okay, so we'll take these out before we go. And of course that ground is ruined now. So let's try removing those scaffolds because they're not adding anything right now, and I feel like they're really distracting from my ability to read the build. Okay. We need to free up inventory slots too. So let's quickly dump some of the extra deep slate tile we got back in the deep slate roof box. Okay. We maybe had some of this already. Maybe we didn't need to go to dock right away, but you know what? We're gonna need a lot. Okay. do like how that looks kind of like a face. Don't overshoot. Okay, here we go. Trident time. It's trident true. Okay. This is just off slightly. It's driving me crazy. I hate it, but the solution is going to be to pull every other corner. Oh, it sounds so stupid, but it's just going to work, isn't it? Hold on. No, maybe that won't work at all. Okay, well... I mean, the crenellations do look good, though. Along there. Yeah, for a nap, I try to take like an actual full hour and a half, if I can. I don't do as well if I only get 20 minutes or so. Okay. So, the problem with the windows on this one is the next tier of windows needs to be centered above those. So we're just going to have to accept that they're not going to be. Ugh, and maybe alternate the spacing. It's not going to look good. The balcony needs to go lower as well. We need stairs or something coming out to support that. It's just... Sorry. At a certain point, we just need to accept that it's going to be wrong, but make it wrong in a way that looks closer to correct. So these windows being wrong is fine as long as we can offset them in such a way that isn't visually unpleasant. Okay. Okay, yeah, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. Okay. Whew. So I was hoping to raid Manu, but he's not streaming yet. And at the same time, like, well, it's 5 minutes till 11. He's probably gonna show up soon. Oh, Sammy Higgins is streaming. She gave me permission to raid her. I wanted to give her a chance to get her stuff set up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Sammy then. As a longtime community member here. And okay, yeah, because my brain is dead. I need, this is like so big. There's so many things I'm realizing about this that I just need to sleep on it, come back, and do it fresh. And then I need to get that episode done as soon as possible because it's been too long since I got an episode out. It was like Halloween. And now we're on the 12th. That's not okay. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to pop in for Manu's stream because I still have more cleaning to do. I have to put sheets on beds. I have to do laundry, dishes, that sort of stuff. So I can't go to sleep anyway because there's no sheets on my bed. And I have to do the dishes. And I have to do a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to be awake anyway for Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, at least the beginning of it. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap up my stream here. When you get over to Sammy's stream, say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do. Stop stream.